The Man Who Won Without a Crown. The story of Chief M.K.O. Abiola. Long ago, in the heart of Yorubaland, in a quiet town called Abeokuta, a baby boy was born on August 24, 1937. His parents, Salawu and Suliat Abiola, named him Moshood Kashimawo Olawale Abiola. Kashimawo means let's wait and see, for his parents had lost many children before him, and they were afraid to celebrate too soon. But time would show that this child was not only a survivor, he was destined for greatness. In the dusty streets of Abeokuta, little Moshood carried bundles of firewood on his head before sunrise. His father was a weaver, and his mother sold food in the market. Life was tough, but Moshood never complained. Even as a child, he was clever, confident, and full of dreams. He helped his parents by day and studied with lantern light at night. One day, after selling his firewood, he told his friends, "One day I'll be rich enough to help children like us go to school for free." They laughed, but he meant it.
Young Abiola's brilliance shone in school. He earned scholarships, and his sharp mind opened doors to opportunities that few in his town could imagine. He joined the Egba Students' Union and became known for his inspiring speeches about unity, hard work, and fairness. After his studies in Nigeria, his determination carried him beyond the Atlantic to Scotland, where he studied accounting at the University of Glasgow. There, he learned not just about numbers, but about justice and leadership. When Abiola returned to Nigeria, he worked with ITT, International Telephone and Telegraph Company, rising from a young accountant to the company's top executive in Africa. But he never forgot his roots. He built schools, donated hospitals, and sponsored scholarships. To the poor, he was a helper. To students, a hero. To artists and athletes, a friend. Everywhere he went, people called him M.K.O, the man of the people.
Abiola's generosity knew no limits. He gave without seeking fame. He built mosques in churches, supported widows, and helped orphans go to school. In every corner of Nigeria, someone could point to a life he had changed. And yet, behind his warm smile was a deep desire to serve his nation beyond wealth, to lead it toward justice and unity. By the early 1990s, Nigeria longed for change. The people were tired of military rule. They wanted a leader who understood their struggles, who had walked in their shoes. So when Chief M.K.O. Abiola announced his intention to run for president in 1993, hope swept across the land. His campaign slogan was simple but powerful: Hope 93, farewell to poverty. He spoke not of tribe or religion, but of unity and progress. For once, Nigerians from the north, south, east, and west stood together behind one man. On June 12, 1993, Nigerians lined up joyfully under the hot sun to vote. There was singing, dancing, and laughter at polling stations. When the results came in, the message was clear. M.K.O. Abiola had won, and overwhelmingly so. It was one of the fairest elections in Nigeria's history. But before he could take his oath, the military government annulled the results. The people's joy turned into shock.
Many advised him to flee the country, but Abiola refused. He declared, "My mandate is from the people, and I will defend it with my life." His courage echoed across Africa. He was arrested in 1994 after declaring himself the rightful president and imprisoned without trial. Even in prison, he became a symbol of hope. People whispered his name like a prayer, M.K.O, the man who stood for truth. While in prison, Abiola was denied visits, newspapers, and even radio. Yet his faith never wavered. He prayed, wrote letters, and encouraged Nigerians to stay strong.
Outside the prison walls, Nigerians protested, journalists spoke out, and the international community demanded his release. But the struggle for democracy came at a great cost, with lives lost and voices silenced.
After 4 long years, on July 7, 1998, just as the country began to hope for his release, news broke. M.K.O. Abiola had died in custody. The nation wept. Markets closed, streets fell silent, and millions mourned the man who won without a crown. He never wore the presidential sash, but in the hearts of Nigerians, he remained their true president.
Today, M.K.O. Abiola is remembered not just as a politician, but as a man who loved his people and stood firm for democracy. In honor of his sacrifice, June 12th, the day he won, is now Nigeria's Democracy Day. His story reminds generations that freedom is worth fighting for, and that justice, though delayed, can never be denied forever. And so, the boy who once sold firewood in Abeokuta became the symbol of courage for a nation. He taught us that leadership is not about power, but about purpose, and that a good name, built on service, shines brighter than gold. Whenever the drums of freedom sound, Nigerians still whisper, M.K.O. Abiola, the man who gave his life for democracy.